Spay started when I was going through a pretty rough time in my life, and I think I eventually realized that humans just weren't it for me. So I actively started looking for something where I could channel my energy and my love through. The main function of Spay Stray is to sterilize as many female dogs and cats as what we possibly can. So we target the township, so we work in Duckett's North and South predominantly, but we also assist the lower income groups through East London to get their animals sterilized. That's the main function, but from there it flowed out that there were animals that were very sick or severely injured. So out of that flowed that we assist with medical treatment as well. And then obviously we do feeding, we supply kennels, and we focus on the moms and their pups first, and then obviously all other animals that are injured or needing our help also. I think the main motivation behind it is once you're in animal welfare, it's like quicksand, it sucks you in. I've cried many tears. I've often said, I'm just going to pull the plug, I'm just going to stop doing what we do, and I'm just going to go back to living a normal life with all the heartache and not exposing myself to all of that. But then you think, if you don't do it, who's going to help them? You know, where's the next one going to get help from? And then we have a success story and we manage to pull one through, or we manage to get one out of hell into a lovely home, and that just gives you the motivation to get up the next day and start again. Balancing Spay Stray with the rest of my life is not that easy. So yes, I do work full time, so I fit it in before work, lunchtime, after work. There's very little else out there except work and Spay Stray. You can't switch off. If there's an animal in need, yes, we plan. I mean, my things are planned down to the T. But when it comes to animals and injuries and things like that, things crop up and you can't plan for it and you can't ignore it. You can't say, I'm going to tend to it, you know, in 2 days' time when you've got the time. If it needs to be addressed, it has to happen now. It's literally a difference between life and death. I think one of the toughest things with regards to animal welfare is just constantly being faced by the pure magnitude of the problem. It is just so ginormous that it's impossible for only welfares to actually make an impact. And we are constantly faced with humans that, educated and non-educated, that just seem so ignorant to the problem. Another very difficult thing is when we deal with animals on chains. Literally every single privilege that animal should have is taken away in one foul swoop. They can't go and look for safety, they can't look for food, they can't look for water, they can't look for shelter. We can untie a dog now and we could get there the next day and the owners have tied them up again. We can try and get them kennels, we can try and get them food, medical treatment, sterilization, but that is really a tough one to actually combat. And then to change the mind of the general public out there to just, you can make a difference, you don't have to be special. My vision for Spay Stray would honestly be to actually establish a welfare clinic, one where an angel